Hello guys, and welcome back to another video here today at the Startup Brain TV, the platform to help you boss up and create wealth for yourself. Now, if you're new to my channel is all about business, entrepreneurship, and bossing up. So if you're interested in all that type of content, be sure to hit the red subscribe button down below. Don't forget to hit that bell notification button because that's the only way you will be notified each time I release a new video. So in today's video, I'm going to be talking about how to survive as a boutique owner or a business owner during a crisis or lockdown. So if you are a boutique owner or a business owner out there who's currently struggling right now to keep the business going, then I've got some amazing tips for you. So if you want to learn more, then you better stay tuned and watch this video till the end. So first of all, a big thank you to everyone that participated in my giveaway competition where I was giving away 10 free copies of my book, The Online Boutique CEO, to 10 of you guys. And congratulations to those of you guys who won. And if you didn't win, don't worry, we've actually put you on the waiting list right now, and when our next competition comes up, you will be first on the list, okay? And for those of you who simply missed the competition, don't worry, we still have a lot of competitions coming up in the future as well. Or if you just want to get your hands on the Online Boutique CEO book, which is basically a book that teaches you step by step how to start your own online boutique from A to Z, then you can actually get a copy of the book on Amazon right now on literally every platform. Just head over to Amazon, search the Online Boutique CEO, and you will be sure to find this book, okay? Now let's get into today's video. Now I know that this is a time of worry, a time of fear, a time of anxiety, and you know, every time you tune into the news is another negative news or the other, and it's really unfortunate that we are having to go through all of this. And you know, it is frustrating times, and it is really stressful times as well for all of us, and not just as individuals but also as business owners, because now a lot of businesses have been forced to close down out of their wish. They weren't planning for this. They were not anticipating that this crisis is going to affect them, but at the moment we don't really have a choice but to go on lockdown for the safety of ourselves and the society as a whole. So you know, this is one of the uncertain and unforeseen circumstances that we as business owners unfortunately have to deal with. I usually recommend that you focus on the things that you can control, focus on the things that you have the power within you to take control of. And the good thing is we still have a lot of resources around us right now that we can take advantage of. There's a lot of things that we can actually do right now to, you know, move our businesses forward or even think about new businesses during this time of crisis. It may seem like such a negative time for all of us, but it could actually be a blessing in disguise if you come to think of it, because now we're getting to spend more time with our family, we're getting to spend more time with our loved ones. It's actually time for us to slow down and really think for ourselves. You know, you can actually focus on your health, you can focus on meditation, you can focus on so many positive things for yourself right now. So the first thing that you can do right now to survive as a business owner is to come up with a strategy. Now, I know at this point you probably already have goals that you've previously set to achieve, but unfortunately due to the crisis you're unable to achieve those goals. Now there's so many things that you can actually do. Look for other ways to achieve that goal that do not involve you to be in face-to-face contact with people. So if you are a photographer, have you thought about selling your pictures online? If you are a wedding planner, have you thought about, you know, coming up with a wedding planner template and selling that on Etsy? If you are a makeup artist, have you thought about teaching people how to do makeup online? If you are a health coach, have you thought about, you know, selling health coaching courses online? If you are a personal trainer, have you thought about, you know, selling fitness training and fitness instructions online that people can actually pay for and access those videos? People are home right now, they're bored, they want to stay healthy, they want to stay fit. So if you create videos and you actually sell those videos online, people are going to pay for it. Especially if you already have existing clients within your portfolio, you can just tell them, you know what, I'm going to be training you online, and they can still pay you money to actually watch those videos online and work out at the comfort of their own homes. Think about ways that you can actually convert your existing strategies into more of digital strategies or digital methods that still don't involve face-to-face or physical contact with other people, but you're still able to deliver those services and still make money, okay? I watched a video the other day. There's actually a DJ who's on Facebook Live, DJing on Facebook Live. So people actually get to drink at home and watch this DJ DJing all sorts of tracks and mixing all sorts. He goes on Facebook Live, and I think a few other DJs are doing the same, and then you get to pay them, you know, if you enjoy their work or you enjoyed what they did, you can actually donate to them on PayPal, which is amazing because although he can't go out there to the club to play music, he can actually do that at the comfort of his home and still entertain everybody in every part of the world. So we still have the internet. We may not have, you know, access to the physical stores and face-to-face contact with people, but we still have the internet, which allows us to connect with the world at an even larger scale as well. So this whole pandemic could actually turn out to be a blessing in disguise because you're not only limiting your services to people around your local area, but you're now reaching out to everyone in every part of the world. Thank God for the internet, thank God for social media. So look at this as a blessing in disguise and stop limiting your thoughts and limiting your beliefs. If you had a goal to achieve 10K in a month and you know your business involves face-to-face contact, think of other digital ways you can convert that business and still achieve that goal. Don't cancel that goal. Cancel the strategy. Just change that strategy and switch it up a little bit. Okay, so don't cancel your goals. Just look for alternative ways to work on your objectives, okay? Another thing you can do within this time, of course, is to work on your website. Now, if you don't have a website in this day and age as a business owner, be it an offline business or an online business, then what are you even thinking about? So again, when you have a website, you can actually appeal to people in literally every part of the world. If you are a local business that doesn't already have an online presence, then now is a time for you to start thinking about creating your website. If you are a boutique owner, think about creating your website right now, okay? There's a lot of videos on YouTube. I call it YouTube University that teach you how to create your website step by step, okay? But if you're looking for an all-in-one platform that can teach you how to create your own e-commerce website, I'll leave a link down below to one of our courses that go more in-depth and you get literally everything in one place, okay? Or if you prefer hiring someone to create your website for you, then there's so many designers in literally every local area that you can find to do your website for you. Just go on Google and Google web designers in wherever you're based and take it from there, okay? If you don't want to go through the stress of actually doing it yourself, okay? So go through your website. If you already have a website, then especially for e-commerce websites, now is a perfect time for you to revisit the layout of your website. How does your website currently look like? If you haven't updated your website in the last 5-6 months, then maybe now is the time to change the layout. Maybe now is the time to change the way your homepage looks, your product description, search engine optimization, work on your product descriptions, your titles, your tags, and everything that you need to do to make sure that people can actually find you. If your pictures are sort of outdated, why not take some more pictures or new pictures for your website, okay? So find ways to play around and actually work to revamp your website or actually get a new website up and running, okay? Another thing that you can do, especially if you're still at the initial stages of starting your business, is to learn or get a book or get a course or anything that you need right now to help you move that business forward if you're still struggling. There's a lot of books you can read, there's courses that you can take. Now is the time for you to learn how to start that business. Now it's time for you to come up with a plan. Now it's time for you to basically come up with a strategy, okay? Come up with a mission statement, the vision, your goals and objectives that you need to get that boutique or business up and running. So if it's something that you've been struggling to learn and you've never really had the time to do so, and because you've been working a 9-to-5 or you're so tied up with business, now is the time for you to actually learn how to drive that business forward. Another thing that you can do right now in this time of crisis, of course, is to take some pictures, okay, for your social media or your website. So if you're selling products online, for example, you run an online boutique, I know a lot of you guys that watch my videos are boutique owners, then now is the perfect time for you to take some new pictures. If you have a product that hasn't sold in the last 6 months, maybe it's time for you to pimp up that picture, you know, take another picture of that inventory, wear that product, try different styles with that product and list it on your website. Who knows, perhaps the actual product is not the problem, but it's the way the inventory has been presented that could be the problem. You know, now you have the free time. Take pictures for your social media content, take pictures for your website, you know, come up with style guides and things that you need to really promote your business and start creating that content and putting everything together. One tool that I highly recommend for planning your Instagram and even Facebook content is Planoly. Planoly is free to use, but they do have a paid version as well if you prefer. You can literally use them to plan your content, okay? Plan your social media content. You can literally create as much content as possible. And I love the fact that you can actually see what your feed is likely to look like before your pictures even go live, okay? So it's really a great tool for planning. That's what I use, and I always plan my content 1 month in advance. So now we're actually approaching the end of March, or probably start of April, depending on when you actually watch this video. But I already have my April content for my boutique planned out, okay, for the next 30 days. So at the end of every month, I plan my content for the preceding month, and it's super handy for me as well. If you're struggling with what type of content to post on your social media, we have a social media content ideas package that you can actually get, and it comes with a 12-month calendar that actually shows you what to post every single day on your boutique Instagram account. So if you're still struggling and you don't know what type of content to post because you just run out of ideas, then I'll leave a link below. Check out our social media content planner for boutique and store owners. It's also included in the Run Boutique Business Kit, but all that information will be down below this video. So now is the perfect time to plan your social media content and go out there, start engaging with your followers, look for your potential followers. If you wanted to work with influencers, now is the time to start doing your research on what type of influencers you want to work with your brand. So there's so much that you can do right now to get your business moving regardless of what's happening around the world, okay? Another thing that you can do right now to keep your business going, of course, is to start researching on wholesale suppliers. Now, if you're just getting started, or maybe you already have a boutique but you're just looking for new designs and styles to add to your collection, now is the perfect time to research on wholesale vendors. Majority of wholesale vendors now have websites, so you can actually go to their website, see what type of products they have, and start putting together a portfolio of what type of collection you want to sell on your website. So when you're ready to order from those wholesalers, you already have a list of the products that you want to buy. Because one thing that we always do is we always get so excited, especially as boutique owners, we get super excited. You find all this inventory on this wholesale vendor's website, and you find yourself buying inventory without even thinking twice. So now is the time for you to actually plan your collections, plan what type of product you want to sell on your website, and go out there and start looking for wholesale vendors that actually provide these products, okay? Start doing your research right now. Even if you don't feel comfortable buying from these wholesale vendors right now, you can still go to their website. And if you're struggling to find wholesale vendors, you have Fashion Go, Orange Shine, check out sellpirate.com, or just do the good old Google if you're looking for wholesale vendors, okay? Another thing you can do right now during the crisis, of course, is to build your email list. Now, you know what they say, the money is on the list. That's where money comes in, okay? If you don't have an email list in this day and age, then you're losing out on a lot of money. Because guess what? People visit your website every single day, and if they come to your website, of course, if they've never heard about your business before, they're probably going to go through your products and then think, you know what, I'm not too sure if I want to shop from this brand yet. They're going to X that button, and they probably will never come to your website ever again, and you've lost yourself a potential client. However, when you're building an email list, you have the opportunity to actually collect their email addresses and then retarget these people and sell to them over and over and over again, okay? So I highly recommend that you build an email list. Even if you already have a social media account, if you already have Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, use those platforms to get your followers' email addresses. You have the followers, that's fine, but if the social media platforms decide to shut down today, God forbid, guess what? You've lost all those followers. But what you should be doing is converting these followers into your email subscribers, because when you have their email addresses, that's a very golden asset to you as a business. You're not out here on social media struggling to rank with all the other famous influencers on Instagram. Having their emails mean that you can actually build a stronger bond and a stronger relationship with these people. A great platform I would recommend is aweber.com. Aweber is actually perfect for building your email list. You can use their autoresponder service to collect subscribers' information, their names, their emails. You can communicate with them directly, and you get to keep customers forever, okay? So I hope you guys found these tips useful in keeping your business afloat and keeping your business going during this crisis. And remember, don't self-isolate your goals. I know we're all self-isolating right now, but do not self-isolate your goals, okay? If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up, hit that red subscribe button down below if you want to see my face more frequently, and I look forward to catching up with you guys in my next video. Bye for now.